Alrighty, welcome back to another episode of Northwoods Cooking. As always, I'm Jake, and today we're back in the garage on the flat top. Menu item today, stuffed fried mashed potatoes. Let's get after it. Alrighty, welcome back. So, to get these stuffed fried mashed potatoes off the ground, what I'm going to do is, that was really hot. Wow. I have just some leftover mashed potatoes that are in, I don't know, probably 2-inch by 3-inch squares. I'm going to set that down. I have previously oiled the flat top as well, so that's already completed. So then we'll set this guy over here. Fell apart a little bit. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. So your guess is as good as mine. And then the last one will go right here. And I'm hoping that there's going to be enough heat that I can almost press these down flat to to get them thin enough to get them crunchy and then still gooey and soft on the inside. Wow, that hurt my hand. That's good stuff. And then the other filling that I have here is from the last video, the cheesesteak roll-ups. So we have elk meat sliced super thin, mashed potatoes. That's what that is. Elk meat, mushrooms, onions, and green peppers. And then throw a little bit of cheese on top. And then I will be frying some eggs as well. So when it's time to do something with these potatoes, bring you back. And until then, see you later. So it's been, say about a minute, maybe a minute and a half since I put these on here. And with the flat top on high, that now I'm going to turn to medium. We're going to go ahead and oil the top of these. Check the bottom to make sure that they're crunchy. And then give it a shot at flattening it out. I have no idea how this is going to work. Hope it goes well. All right. Now if we take the spatula, check the bottom. Yeah, that's looking pretty crunchy. That's what I'm looking for. So now, I'm going to attempt to do is put this on top like this. And smash it down. I like to get it a little bit thinner than that, but maybe that's all we're going to get for now on that one. But ultimately, that's what I'm looking for. Like I said, I would like to get it a little bit thinner, but if that's not in the cards, and all I'm doing here is just lightly pressing down, just constant pressure downward. That one was a little bit easier. I think the potatoes were a little bit warmer and more malleable there. This one's going to be a interesting one here. I think I'm going to do is kind of get a little bit of heat on my spatula. Maybe it won't stick then. Nope, not the case. Total experiment here for me, but seems to be going pretty well. What I'm going to try to do is, now that they're This one's almost flattened out all the way. Throw a little bit more oil on it. Maybe that will allow the spatula to not stick as much. Nope, not the case. We're just gonna leave it something like that, I guess. Right on. When it's time to give them a flip, I'll bring you back and show you that process. So it's been about a minute since I flipped or smashed this one. Probably 2 minutes overall since I smashed that one. But what we're gonna do is go ahead and come in here and try to flip these. That didn't turn out too bad. One recommendation I would have is go with smaller chunks of potato to begin with. Instead of doing the, say, 2-inch by 4-inch like I did, maybe like a 2-inch by 2-inch, because then you can at least flip it and it doesn't break apart like I'm dealing with here. However, this is actually looking pretty good. Could also use a larger spatula too, which I do have one of those. It's inside. Alright, so now with these flipped over, what I'm going to do is I don't plan to flip them again. What I'm going to do is go ahead and throw some cheese on the top. And I was going to make it like a true stuffed hash brown, but I think what I'm going to end up doing is just keeping the potato at the bottom, a little bit of cheese, put some meat on the top of that, and then put an egg on the top of that. So the potato on the bottom would almost be just kind of to encompass all of it and give it a nice crunch. What I'm going to do now is put the meat and vegetable mixture on. Cheese is starting to melt nicely. Turn that to low. And again, all the cooking here today has been on medium or medium-high heat. That's usually, as always, what I like to cook on. So we're going to give that a nice flip. Give that big piece a little bit of a cut. You can. There we go. Then when that sits there for a few minutes, steam that up a bit. After that, the meat sits there for a few minutes. I'm going to go ahead and put it on top of the potatoes. This is shaping up to look pretty tasty here, folks. Potatoes need a little bit more time, which that is a-okay. I'm gonna battle with this piece of meat here. There we go. We got her. Alright. So now what I'm going to do, take a little bit of meat, some veggies, Just toss it on the top of each one here. Does not look like the last one. I'm gonna have enough meat and veggies for 3, but not quite for 4. That's not a problem. There we go. So now that'll sit there for a little bit, and then I'll be back, and then we're gonna go ahead and fry some eggs for the top of this. And we're back. It's been probably 2 or 3 minutes, I'd say. So that's got a nice crust on it. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and put a little bit of oil down. And this is gonna be egg frying time. Just my wife and I today, so we will go with 2 eggs apiece. So 4 eggs total here. Get those situated. Right on. Turn that back up to medium as I did have it on low. These are farm fresh eggs from our friends, so very grateful for that. My wife doesn't like the yolk on hers, so let's go ahead and mix that up. Oh, gotta run and get salt and pepper. I'll be back. All right, instead of salt and pepper, we're just gonna go with this Jack Stack Barbecue Kansas City Allspice seasoning. See how that works. Whoa. Seems like it'll do the trick. All right. So I'm gonna go with some sunny side up eggs today. For my wife, we'll give these a little bit of a flip. There we go. And that is a final product. When these eggs are done, we will put those on top of probably this one. Then we're gonna go in the house and enjoy. Right on. We'll be back with a post-meal breakdown for you here in a little while. Alrighty, welcome back. So that turned out really good. I was very surprised that the mashed potatoes got as crunchy as they did, but then the inside still stayed very moist and just like a standard mashed potato. So I was really happy about that. Overall, it was a very good meal. We were able to use quite a few leftovers, which was also very nice. So to run down the ingredients list, We had eggs for the fried eggs on top. A little bit of this Westfield Farms. I don't know if you can see this or not. Colby Jack cheese. And then we had some of that leftover elk meat and peppers, onions, and mushrooms from the other night, and then mashed potatoes as well. And like I said, overall, very good meal. I want to say thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.